say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Conway, South Carolina, Brooks Stadium, and home of the teal-clad Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on last year's national champion, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Chanticleers will kick it away to start. And here's the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Warhawks offense will start this game off with the football. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Smith dropping to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Warhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will go to work for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety hang over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball's at the 27, this offense facing a 3rd and long. Firing to the right, complete. Turns it on in midfield. That defense got gas, but they finally get it to the turf at the 47. The Chanticleers with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The lone back's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Smith wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Charged loose by the hit. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Warhawks will punt it away on fourth down. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Shanta clears wants to pick up the tempo. He'll set up to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice.
And it takes it in for a score. Touchdown, shot to clear.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintains its discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Smith dropping to pass. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the ball comes to rest right there.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They're working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The shot that clears getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. And the shot to clear has pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The shot that clears after exploding for that huge run. Back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Let's it fly. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Makes the grab. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the turn after the big play up top. And the shot to clear is trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. The defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the 1st half for the home team.
Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. There he goes. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Warhawks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Finds his tight end.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
And the Warhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Smith wants to throw. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking for a deep man. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
The shot that clears decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. To the air on second down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Sets up the screen. Almost popped free on the screen, but he stopped short of the line to gain. It's fourth down. The Warhawks will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The run to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the shot that clears come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, North Carolina!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The give to the single back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet.
And now they've lost the ball here. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. A loose football in the end zone, and the defense there to pounce on it for 6.
It's a defense that plays with great effort. You saw it right there. Creating the fumble, jumping on the loose ball for a score. What a momentum-shifting play.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pulls it, fired complete. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. You're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up, and they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Gives it on the option. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33.
man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The play action fake. And three behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They kick it away on 4th down. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running to the left. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Chanticleers want to move quickly. Lost a throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, and the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. To the air on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He wants to throw it again. Got a man, it's Jamison. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Chanticleer.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
They've got the screen set up, and he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap, and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Smith dropping the pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. Fighting off the defender. Knocked down in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th down, and they don't have to run another play here if they don't want to. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Conway.
And the Warhawks will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. First play of the drive wants to throw. Setting up the screen. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The shot that clears, racing to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Going for the big play. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Coastal!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Look out, he's got room! And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Oh, what a caught!
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UL Monroe has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Warhawks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked, and then
Lofts one high and deep. He's got it up to 30. Hits the crease. Touchdown, shot to clear. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
how about the day for this young man? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. He's loose. Oh, the ball's on the ground. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the Warhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll run the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Warhawks will line up to punt it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Hand off from the gun. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Done enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. He's got it inside the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the shot that clears have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The shot that clears wants to crank the tempo. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. No, he got loose. Touchdown, Coastal. And they take it in for 6 more points. If these guys wanted to make a statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
And the returner will be brought down. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This drive will open from the 15. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And the Warhawks line up to punt it away. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Leaves it with the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Warhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is on its way. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. They'll go to the ground. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. And the shot to clears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. On the move at the 30. He's loose on the right. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I think one of the the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late.
And into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Going right to work up top. And down he goes back at the 3.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get it for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field. Put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Here we go. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
It's a seam wide open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 or 4, and we are not going to complain.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with the W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop you. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. So now it's 2nd and long. Military stunt. Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Wide open spaces. He's at the 30. The 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
David, this guy's showing us everything
keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the catch. It's Wall. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Warhawks will call on their punt team. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why you need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And hey, even cause a turnover, that's just great.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Got a little space. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it. They should be able to kneel this one out. The shot that clears come to the line with a new set of downs. They want to run it left here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.